Hello and welcome to yet another edition of our Excel Mastery series with me, Adikali Bangura. In this session, we'll be looking at the text function, the date function, and the powerful name ranges. If this is your first time here with us, please consider subscribing so you will not miss any updates from our side. Let's dive right in. So welcome once again to our Excel Mastery series, and for today we'll be looking at the text function, and these are some of the functions that we'll be looking at. We have the proper, we have the upper, and the lower. Now if you want to change your text to proper case, you ensure that you use the proper function, and how to go about it is that you say equals to proper and you select the text and you press enter. Instant, you have gotten your proper case. So this is how you switch from one case to another. And if you want upper, that's you want uppercase, so you say upper, select, and then press enter. So you have your uppercase. And for lower, if you want to convert your text to lowercase, you use the lower function and you select, and now we have it here. So now we come to our position. If you want to get extract from a particular text, we use the left, the mid, and the right function. So in order for us to get access to that, if we want to get the company country code, we use the left function because it's from the left side. So say equals to, we use the left, select our text, and number of characters. How many characters do we want? In our case here, we want 4 characters. So we press enter. So as you can see, now we have our country code. Now if you want to get the company number, so all we need to do, we say equal, so we take the mid function, mid, we take the text and the start number. Now we want to start from the 7 here, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it's from the 6th comma, and number of characters we need is 2. We press enter. Now we have it, and we want to extract the numbers now. So we use the right function, RIGHT, select how many characters do we want. We want 6, and now we have them. So this is how we go about this man here. So in our case here, we use the text function. Mind you, we are under the text function, and we have a function again that is called text. So this function, you convert one set of format to another. For example, we have a date format here, but we want to convert it to text in order for us to retrieve the month name. So in order for you to get this, we use the text function. We say equals to text, and our value is here, and being that we want our month, so we need to specify it to MMM. If you want 3 letter, you put MM, and now you see we have January in 3 letters. But if we want full name, we go to 4, and now you see we have our full name here. And for the day, it's the same thing again, text, and we need 1 2 3 4 these, close, and now you see we have the day of that particular date. So now we come to concat. What do we mean by concat? If you want to join 2 strings together, we use the concatenate function. In advanced Excel now, you see it is being shortened to concat, but for lower version it is called concatenation. So in order for us to concat, say equals to, we say concat, we select our first text. In our case, we have 3 texts here because we want space between our name. So our second text will be space, so we just open a column here, and our third text is our Bangura. Then we close. Instant, we have this by using concat. We join, even if it is how many texts you want to join together, we use the concat. And again, we can get this by using again the ampersand sign by pressing equals to this man and I need space, so I need to get the space here, and I select again the second text I want. If you have many, you can just continue adding this, and we press enter. We have the same again. So whatever ways you use the concat function or use the ampersand sign, you can get the same results. Now let's come here. Trim is very important. We used to clean our data. If you want to clean your data, you ensure that you use clean and trim to remove all unwanted spaces. So you say equals to trim. Our text is this man, close bracket, and now we have it. You see, and Gubangua now, here we have a lot of spaces, so it has been removed. So press here, and now everything is in order. So that's how we go about the text function. Now let's go over to the date function. So we have some of these functions here. We have the now, the today, and whatsoever. Now if you want to get today's date with the time, you use the now function. We say we use now function, and now is an empty function, so just close your bracket. We have it, our date and our time. But if we want the date only, we use today's function. Say today, and again it's an empty function, so it gives you today's date. It takes directly from your computer's date. Now we have edate. Edate, like exact dates or whatsoever. That's how we call it. If you want exact, for example, exact dates, for example, today is the 1st of September, and if you want that exact date for the next month, you use edate. So we say equals to edate, and we come here, start date and month. 0 is the base month. If I say 0 here, we get the same date, but 1 will be the next month or whatsoever. So if you want the same date of the next 3 months, just put 3 here, and you see we have 1st of December 2024, because we included 3: September, October, November, and December of the 1st. So EO month means end of month. So if you want the end of the month of whatever month, you just use EO month. So we say EO month, and our start date is this month. How many months do you want to see? So for me, I want to see the second month from that date, so I press enter. So from September, October, November, so November ends in 30th. So that's how you go about the EO month. Now days, if you want to see the day in a particular, for example, you have a confused date, now you can use the day function to extract the date. So you say day, our serial number is this month, so you see it's on the 1st, and here is the month. If you want to get the month, select it, press enter again, we have the 9th, and here again is the year. If you want to get the year of a particular date, you press it, you get it. Now if you want to get a date when you have the day, the month, and the year, you want to combine all of them, you use the date function. So we say date, first parameter is the year, second is the month, and third is the day. Close and then press enter, we have it. So that's how we go about it. And another important function again in the dates function is the network days and network days international. For the network days, we have 3 parameters, while for the network days international we have 4 parameters. Let's see how it works. Now we want to see how many days you'll be working for this particular year, in exclusion of Saturdays and Sunday. So we'll say equals to net work days. Our start date is this man up here, and our end date is this man up here, and we have our holidays. If you have holidays, you can include them. In our case here, we have these holidays. You can close and press enter. So you see we have 256 working days, including these holidays here. Now if I come here and say net work day international, our start date is this month, and our end date is this month, and our weekday you can choose. So if I say we have Thursday and Friday is our weekday, and it's our weekend, sorry, and our holiday, we take this man here, we say Thursday and Friday, and our holiday we take this again, and then close. So if you can see, we have the same particular date. But what if we say we want it to be a weekend, we want it to be Saturday and Sunday, and press enter? We have the same again. If we change it to Wednesday, say Wednesday and Thursday, we have different results. So this is how we go about the net work days international and net work days. Now we come to a very important area here, which there is a function that it's a hidden function, the date difference. Now if you want to calculate the difference between two dates, we use the date difference function. Now most often, if you want to calculate age, we use this particular function, but it is a hidden function. You need to define it. So we say equals to date difference, and our start date is this month and our end date is this month. And what do we want? We want year, so you define it as y and then close your bracket. So now you see we have 23 years. Now if you want to see the difference between these 2 days in months, we use the date difference again, and date different, and our start date is this, close date is this. And now we want to see the difference between these 2 dates in months. So open brackets, say m and close. We have this. So the difference between these 2 dates is in months is 277 months. Now I want to see the difference between these 2 dates in days. So it's equals to date diff. Our start date is this, our end date is this, and now we want it in days, so we say d, mind you. And now you see, now we want, like, you want to get the remaining months, and then, like, for example, say 23 years 7 months, 23 years 11 days. So in order for you to get it, you say equals to, we use the date diff function again. So date diff, our start date is this month, our end date is this month, and now we want the month, so we'll go with year, and we want the remaining months, so we use ym, close our bracket, and we have it. So it is 23 years 1 month. If you want to get in days, we use date again, date diff, and our start date is this month, our end date is this month, and now we want the days, so we take them from the month and the day, and then we close our brackets. So we have 30 days, like 23 years 1 month 30 days. So if you want to express this, we use concatenate. So we say equals to this month, we use the ampersand now, and we need space, years, I will space again, close, then another ampersand, 1 month, use ampersand, open, space, type, space again, 1 month, and this again, ampersand again, open, days, close, and then close, then I press enter. So we have 21 years 1 month 30 days. So this is how we go about it. Now we come to our powerful name ranges. Now how or why do we need name ranges? One, it's for clarity and readability. When you use name range, it makes your formula very simple to read and understand, and it makes your work very, very simple. Another one again is easy of navigation. You can be in a particular sheet and you want to go again to that particular sheet, you can just select your name range from your name box here. And next is dynamic formula. It's very, very dynamic. You don't need to fix whatever, it changes automatically. Then we can combine it with data validation to make work very, very, very simple. And lastly, we have consistency. It will make your work very consistent, and you can reference it wherever you want it. So now let's see how we add name ranges. Now you can select everything. I want to select here, then I come over to formula, select manage name range or define name range. Select here. I can call this whatever, but all I want in this case is that I want to create it from selection. Select here. I need it from the top, so we click OK. So if you come over here now, you see we have this name ranges there. Now if I want to calculate my amount, I can just say equal to, I go quantity times my price. Simple. Then I press enter. It calculates everything at ease. So if you want to edit your name range here, you can come again to your name manager. We have items here, you edit, you can change wherever you want. Items, we have items here. I can say item 1 or item 2. You can change the position. Let me say item now is this man. Then I can click OK. So if I call here item 2, then you see it gives me reference to this man here. If I press enter, it calls this man here. So that's how we go about it. So with the name range manager, you can edit, you can delete if you want. If you don't want it, you can delete it. Click OK. So like I said, it's navigate. For example, if I'm here, then I want to go again there, I can come over here, I select this, it brings me instant to where it's from. Now let's see how we combine our name range with data validation. By data validation, we mean we are validating our data, giving it certain criteria or protection. It helps us, or it frees us from error. In order for us to access our data validation, we select data and then we come over here. This is our data validation here. Select it. Now all we want is list. Select here, we say list. Now we want to create from our item here, but mind you, we have changed the item name, so let's go and fix it again before we come here. So I select this item, come over to formula and define name range, say items, and I click OK. So if we come again here, we say we want data validation, we come to data validation, data validation, and in order for us to allow, we need list. Then here we only need to type items, and we click OK. So if we come here now, we have our items here. So this is how you go about it. Now quantity, we need VLOOKUP. Want to combine it, lookup value is this man, our table of array, and again we can create this here, define it as item 2. Come again to formula, create, define name here, we say list, and then we click OK. So from here, say equals to VLOOKUP, our lookup value is this man, our table is list, and our column index is 2, and we need exact match. Again, we say VLOOKUP, our lookup value is this man, and our table is list, column index is 3, and we need exact match. So we have this instant. So the name ranges is very important when using it in Excel, and I ask you kindly to please go along with it, play with it, and see how you can make use of the name ranges. And now our information here is dynamic. So see you in the next video on our Excelling tutorial class. Once again, I remain Adekali Bangura, and thanks for viewing.